Imagine you're at work, having a totally normal morning. Coffee hasn't even kicked in yet, and someone walks in and tells you a nuclear missile is heading straight for Chicago. 9 million people, 18 minutes until impact, and nobody knows who launched it. That is the entire movie. One missile, 18 minutes, 0 answers, and somehow it only gets worse from there. This is A House of Dynamite, and let me walk you through what happens. We start with Captain Olivia Walker, played by Rebecca Ferguson. She's the senior duty officer for the White House Situation Room. She kisses her son goodbye, tells him mommy's got her phone, and heads to work. Normal morning. Meanwhile in Alaska, Major Daniel Gonzalez is at Fort Greely, the base where they monitor every missile on the planet. He just had a rough phone call with his wife. Not the best headspace for what's about to happen. Olivia gets her morning briefing. China is running military exercises. Iran is doing Iran things. North Korea just went quiet after a ballistic missile test. None of this is unusual. This is just a Tuesday when your job is national security. Then, the SBX-1 early warning radar picks up something. An intercontinental ballistic missile launched from somewhere in the Pacific. At first, everyone assumes it's just another North Korean test. Happens all the time. But then, the missile's trajectory flattens out, which means it's not going up and coming back down near Korea. It's heading east, across the Pacific, straight for the United States, straight for Chicago. And that is the moment every single person in that room stops breathing. Olivia goes full crisis mode. 6 phones, Pentagon on one line, NORAD on another, Strategic Command on a third. Her first question, can we stop it? The missile defense system, the one protecting 330 million people, works about 50% of the time. Someone in the room describes trying to shoot down a missile as stopping a bullet with a bullet. So that's the shield. A coin toss. Down in Alaska, Gonzalez fires 2 interceptor missiles. The first one malfunctions immediately, just drops back to Earth. The second one makes it up there, gets close, and misses. That's it. No third option. No backup. 2 shots, and they're both gone. FEMA kicks in. The Secret Service starts moving senior officials to Raven Rock, a bunker built inside a mountain in Pennsylvania. And while all of this is happening, people in the Situation Room are quietly pulling out their phones under the table, not making a scene, just texting the people they love, because 18 minutes is not a lot of time, and they're spending it here. Olivia breaks protocol, picks up a phone, calls her husband, tells him to get their son Liam, get in the car, and drive west, as far and as fast as he can. She's got Liam's toy dinosaur in her pocket. She's holding it while the countdown runs out. The clock hits 0, screen goes black, and then the movie rewinds, back to the beginning. Same 18 minutes. Different people. Chapter 2, United States Strategic Command. The people who actually have their hands on the nuclear weapons. And the man running this room is General Anthony Brady, played by Tracy. Now, everyone else in this movie is panicking. Brady is not. Brady is calm. Unsettlingly, completely calm. Like he's been running this exact scenario in his head every morning for 40 years, and today it's finally real. He wants to launch immediately. His logic is straightforward. In nuclear strategy, if you wait too long to respond, you might lose the ability to respond at all. So the system is designed for speed. I'd say perfect deliberation, speed. But they still don't know who sent the missile. Was it Russia? A Russian official calls and says it wasn't them. China? North Korea? Someone in the room floats the idea that it could be a rogue submarine captain who woke up, found out his wife left him, and just snapped. And nobody can rule it out. That's where they are. 9 million lives on the line, and one of the leading theories involves a messy divorce. On the other side is Jake Barrington, played by Gabriel Basso, Deputy National Security Advisor. He's arguing the opposite. Do not launch. If they hit back at the wrong country, 1 missile becomes 100. 100 becomes the end of everything. He frames the choice in 2 words, surrender or suicide. His wife is pregnant. She's at the Capitol. He can't reach her. Clock runs out. Screen goes black again. Final chapter. The President of the United States, played by Idris Elba. When the missile launches, this man is at a charity basketball game with kids. The Secret Service pulls him out so fast, he's still processing what's happening when the briefing starts in the armored vehicle. A missile is heading for Chicago. Nobody knows who sent it. Interceptors failed. He has minutes. A young military aide hands him the nuclear football. Inside is a laminated book of response options. The president looks at it and calls it a diner menu. The aide, completely straight-faced, describes the 3 tiers as rare, medium, and well done. That's the language they use. Rare is a limited strike. Well done is everything. General Brady is on the phone. Pick a target now. Every second is a second gone. And the president looks at this book and says, "This is insanity." And Brady replies, "No, sir, it's reality." Then he tries to call his wife. Gets through. She asks if he said nuclear, and then the signal drops. He says her name into a dead phone. Allison. Allison. Nothing. He sits with that for a moment. Then he opens the book, picks up the phone, reads his verification code. November, Delta, Oscar. And the movie never tells you what he says next. The last few minutes are just aftermath. Government workers flooding into Raven Rock. People shouting about IDs and buses. Sirens. And then we're back in Alaska with Gonzalez, the man whose interceptors failed. He's kneeling outside alone, looking at the sky, and the sky is turning this sickly yellow. Could be sunrise. Could be something else. Screen goes black.